Hi guys, I am Kazim from Kazim Realty. Over the last few weeks, I have spoken to buyers with budgets ranging from 30 lakhs to 5 crores. One thing I have noticed is that buyers often make the same mistake irrespective of the budget. Today, I want to share the 5 biggest mistakes I see Hyderabad property buyers make before booking. Mistake number 1, buying based only on builder brand. A good builder is important, but a good builder alone doesn't make a good purchase. For example, location, entry price, and demand matters a lot. Say for example, let's say a builder launches one project in a strong demand corridor and another in a weaker demand corridor. Same builder, different outcomes. So always location matters a lot. And second thing is entry price. Even a great project can become a poor investment if you enter at the wrong price. Demand. Example, the real question is not whether the builder is famous. The real question is who will want to buy or rent this property 5 years later. So, builder matters, but builder is one part of the equation. Mistake number 2, choosing the project before choosing the area. Many buyers fall in love with a project before evaluating whether the location actually suits their life. So mainly you have to look at it, commute, schools, and future demand. Say for example, you may love a project, but if you are spending 2 to 3 hours daily in a traffic, you will feel it every single day. Schools. Example, if you have children, school accessibility becomes more important than a fancy clubhouse. Future demand. Example, some areas have strong future demand because of employment growth, infrastructure, and connectivity. So you have to see these things when you buy, choosing the project before choosing the area. So in one liner, you can change a flat, but you cannot change its location. Mistake number 3, falling in love with the sample flat. Most buyers make this mistake. This usually gets people, by seeing the sample flat, they love the flat and they want to go ahead. Actually, what you want to see is ventilation, setbacks, room usability, etc. Say for example, open all where the airflow is coming from. Open all the windows mentally. Can the flat actually breathe? That is a very good check before you buying it. Setbacks. Is your balcony facing another balcony 15 feet away, or is there actual breathing space? So this is more important. Whenever you buy, you need to check the setbacks. Setbacks are one of the important things when you purchase. Same way, room usability. Many homes look huge in the sample flat. If you remove the furniture, then ask yourself, can I comfortably use this room? So that's usability is more important. So furniture, when you see a sample flat, remember one thing, furniture is temporary, but layout is permanent. Mistake number 4, main point, price per SFT is important, but it should not be the only decision factor. Density. Example, 500 units and 2000 units can feel completely different even if the flats are the same size. So whenever you are buying a property, you need to check the density of that project. Location, as I said earlier, location is very much important. A higher price per SFT in a stronger location can sometimes be better than a lower price per square feet in a weaker location. Quality. Two projects can have similar pricing but different construction standards. So always check for the quality of the construction. Livability. At the end of the day, you are not living inside a spreadsheet. You are living inside a community. So cheaper doesn't automatically mean better value. So mistake number 5, not defining the goal. So always I will ask for the users whether before purchasing, I will ask for every buyer or end users whether this is for self-use or investment, because not defining the goal will make you the wrong purchase. For example, for self buyers, I focus more on commute, daily commute, layout, community planning, and daily convenience. For investment buyers, I focus more on entry price, demand, infrastructure, exit potential, because there are two different things. Investors look for the rental income or appreciation, but whereas self-users or end users or own users, they look for different things. So I always ask for the buyers whether your goal is set, whether are you buying for self-use or for investment purpose. This is the major thing before purchasing a flat or property. Plot buyer example, a plot buyer and a flat buyer should not be using the same evaluation framework. So the right property depends on the right goal. So these are the main 5 things which you need to consider before purchasing a flat. So example, many users ask me whether I should go for a flat or plot. There is no universal answer. It depends upon budget, holding period, risk appetite, objective. And some ask, should I buy now or wait? I answer, I don't believe in perfect timing. I believe in buying when the property matches your budget, goal, and timeline. And some people ask, which Hyderabad areas are you tracking? Yes, every area has a different story. Personally, I look at factors like infrastructure, employment hubs, connectivity, demand, rather than choosing a single hot area. Most people focus on West Hyderabad, but I look at different factors, just I said as well. So these are the things, 5 mistakes. Normally, just I wanted to repeat who joined late. I want to just repeat these 5 mistakes to avoid before purchasing any flat. So mistake number 1, I'm getting this one. Buying based only on builder brand. That is mistake number 1. Mistake number 2, choosing the project before choosing the area. Mistake number 3, falling in love with the sample flat, because you are not going to live in the sample flat. All the temperature, lighting, and all those things are temporary. You have to see the layout plan is the permanent. That is what you need to see. Mistake number 4, looking only at the price per SFT. Mistake number 5, and this is most people buy because they do not have any goal, not defining the goal. So keep in mind all these 5 mistakes before purchasing any property. So any questions if you have, you can post me, you can comment, and I will answer to your questions directly. So thank you everyone for joining. This was my first live, and I appreciate your time. If you are evaluating a property, send me budget, preferred area, and the goal, self-use or investment. I am available on Instagram at Kazim Realty or WhatsApp, and I will share my thought. I will share my thoughts. Thank you and have a great evening. Thank you all.